Hey guys, a lot of people came to me and said, Mike, will you do a side-by-side comparison of the TPXL and the MB3B? Obviously, you can see that there's a size difference. The dimensions on the TPXL is 13 high by 10 long by 6.5 wide. And the height on the MB3B is 15 high by 14 long by 6 inches wide. There is only about a pound difference between the two, but there are some differences, and I really like for you to see them. So let's get into the bag. I mean, from the sides, there's the side pockets. You have a bigger side pocket on the MB3. You don't have a big side pocket. You do have a tape measure clip. You do have some pencil holders and some screwdriver holders. You have that right here as well. On the back, you can see that there's some similarities in the back as far as you can fit an oversized iPad or a tablet. You can push this down on the inside. You have the strap that pulls it out. You can lift this strap. You also have the strap that will pull it out. So that's kind of some of the different, some of the same features that has between the two bags. Then it kind of changes a little bit. You have on this bag, on the MB3, you have some additional spots for some very large screwdrivers, maybe some handles, some socket wrenches, things like that. The MB3 has a hook right here. You can kind of see it in the video. It has a hook and eyelet. You don't have that here on the outside of the TPXL. There's some of the differences. I've got shoulder straps on both. Here we'll go to the other side here. Actually, they're about the same, really. So again, here you have another large pouch. You have some multiple D-rings. You have on the MB3, you have a large pouch here. You don't have that pouch here. You have a couple spots for screwdrivers and small pencils. You have the same thing right here. The inside of the bag is going to be where there's going to be a change. On the front of the TP, you have a spot for a tape measure. You don't have that here on the MB3. When we lift the top, on the MB3, there is nothing on the lid. You can kind of see it right here. There's really nothing on the lid. Here on the TPXL, you've got some pouches. You've got a clear MB bag on the inside. You've got a magnet. So when you flip this over, there are some differences right off the bat. When you get into the inside of the bag, Jamie over at Northwest Refrigeration said something on his tool review. He said, I like my tools and my screwdrivers to all be in their individual pouches. I don't like them to be all bunched up. So on the TPXL, you have individual spots for screwdrivers, for wrenches and tools. Of course, you can see it right here. The strapping, the pockets are tiered so that everything is different height inside the bag. You have some additional spots down here for pockets, screwdrivers, pens, things like that. There's another front pouch that's here in the front. And then if you saw my other video, this is a great place for wire nuts. You can put yellows, reds, blues, or whatever the color combination that you want. It's really up to you guys. There is a hook right here at the top that you can hook the bag to, and it fits down on the inside. Now on the inside of the MB3B, you don't have the individual pockets. You can see you have the pull-out insert. We'll go ahead and pull that insert out. You do not have the pull-out insert. You do not have the retractable hook that would be on the TPXL. It is a deeper pocket for more tools inside. You can actually get quite a bit. You have a front pouch right here. There's also on the inside another pouch that's inside right here. And then on the back is another pouch. So you've got multiple pouches inside this bag. There's another pouch that's sewn into the back of the bag. So there's 3 huge deep pockets when you pull that insert out. When we look at the front of the bag has some really huge deep pockets. I actually am able to carry all my tools and a 20-volt DeWalt or Makita or Milwaukee, if that is your choice, You have some deep pockets in here to be able to carry not only your tablet, all your tools, but you have a spot in here to carrying a cordless drill motor. So that's some of the big differences. And again, you have another pouch that's right here in the front. So when you look at the two, there are some variable differences. The MB3B has a small pouch down here in the front. It's a big spot here. You can see there's some individual little pouches that are right here for probably carrying your Malco bits. If you wanted to carry Malco bits, this is a very deep pocket in the front. But when you look at the two together, you really kind of got to decide, like, because a lot of guys are asking me, like, what should I do? What tool bag should I get? It's really up to you. Now, I'm using the MB3B because I like the fact that I can have all my tools inside the inside right here. I can have them all in there. I can be completely ready to go. I can carry my tablet, or I can carry a large, I'm carrying like a large MB3 or MB bag from Veto back on the inside that's got wire nuts and screws and stuff in it. But I can also carry in this front pouch my 20 volt DeWalt. And that's huge for me to be able to carry a 20 volt drill inside my tool bag and go up on a roof with an iPad or a back pouch full of parts. I've got all my tools on the inside, and then I've got room right here for my my DeWalt, and that's massive. I mean, that's huge for me to be able to carry my cordless drill on a roof and have everything together. However, a lot of guys don't like this. They don't like this huge, big, open space that's in here. They don't like their tools not to be completely in its own individual spot. And so a lot of them are really liking the TPXL because you have all these side pockets. Here's a side pocket. You have all these pockets. You have all these spots. Even in these side pockets right here, you can look right here, right there. There's individual small, little tiny, smaller pockets for smaller things that you can carry. I mean, you can really individualize your tool bag. They really like the hook. The hook is not on the MB3B. They really like that hook, but you can hook it up to a piece of unistrut or some pipe or something, or a piece or an angle iron on a piece of metal, maybe a piece of equipment. So it really gives you some options for really hanging the bag. Of course, it's got the polypropylene liner that's on the bottom. The MB3B also has the polypropylene liner. So there's a lot of there's a lot of similarities. So you really have to decide what is best for you during your normal business day. You know, the weight isn't that far off. The height is a little different. But, you know, if you like your tools in an individualized pocket and you like all your tools set up in small pockets like this, then the MB3B may not be for you. If you like having all your tools in individual pockets, in individual places, and you like them in the same spot every single time, and you like the look of that, then the TPXL is for you. If you want to carry your drill motor, you want to carry all the things that you want to carry to be completely self-contained, then this may be the way to go. And you want to keep it all on the inside, because that's huge for me. If you want to come back here, you have everything that you need on the inside. You like the way the front looks. Maybe you can take and make a hook and hook your drill motor to the D-rings and bring that all up. For me, I'm not really a fan of that, because when you're going up a ladder on commercial buildings, they have the cages on the ladder. I don't want anything to hook. I don't want anything to grab out on those cages and stop my tool bag from coming up, and I don't want to have to mess with it on the rope. So for me, the MB3 is a better choice. For a lot of people, the TPXL. And the great thing about Veto Pro Pac is you can actually get them both and use them both how you want over time. Nobody says you got to buy them both now. And you can specialize your bags and really get the bag the way you want it. So this is kind of a side-by-side comparison. I know I probably didn't answer any questions out there. Maybe it confused more people. But this is a side-by-side comparison of the TPXL and the MB3B. As always, check them out at vetopropac.com. There's tons of information there. And be sure to work safe, be good humans, and we'll see you next time.